2024 is expected to be the hottest year on record, and studies suggest that extreme heat will be the greatest threat to life as climate change accelerates. But a new study from Columbia University's climate school discovered that those most vulnerable to heat may surprise you. CBS News national environmental correspondent David Schechter joins us now. So, David, you've reported extensively on this extreme heat this summer. Tell us about this study.
Lindsay, this is a really interesting study because traditionally scientists and just the general public, we think about older people as being most susceptible to heat illness and heat death. But Columbia University just did this study, which came out, and what they found, what surprised a lot of people, a lot of scientists, and just me, people 18 to 35 in this study are actually the age group that are most susceptible to heat death.
How did they conduct this study? Were there any other populations impacted?
Yes, so this data, they look at data from Mexico. Mexico happens to keep particularly good information about mortality, about they geolocate where deaths are. They have really good heat records, obviously, to correlate all these three things together. And so they looked at data and a group of 3,000 deaths over about 15 years. And what they found was that people ages 18 to 35 actually accounted for 1/3 of the heat deaths. And then also the children under the age of 5, especially infants, were very susceptible here to 50. People who are in the category of 50 to 70 years old actually were suffering the least, had the least risk of death during heat.
So we often think of young people, maybe not children because they're vulnerable, but young people under the age of 35 as being highly resilient. Why are they succumbing to heat at larger numbers in this study?
I don't think that they know exactly the answer to that question, and they probably would like to study that more, but there's certainly theories that people who are younger in this category, 18 to 35, may be working outdoors more than other age groups. Like they may have outdoor jobs or even indoor jobs in warehouses and places that are not temperature controlled. So there's more exposure to the heat. Young children, they talked about in this study, may be more susceptible because they still haven't developed the ability to really sweat like adults do. So therefore, they are susceptible. And really, this underscores the need for better worker protections of people that are working outside. We looked at a lot of that this summer and found new ideas about protecting workers. Certainly, these ideas have not advanced enough. Right, and now you're looking at these younger categories of people who are outside, more susceptible to heat, and apparently now more susceptible to death.
It was people dunking their arms in the ice chests, right?
That's right. Yeah, that was a great way. That was one of the amazing things that we learned. There are techniques to adjust to heat for people who work outside. Dunking your arms in an ice tank, that's how the Army does it.
It was memorable. David Schechter, we always appreciate when you join the Daily Report. Thank you.